In the depth of the Nordic winter, I take on the ultimate challenge, building a survival crab trap only out of natural materials and waste stranded on the beach. Fishing in icy waters surrounded by snow-covered peaks, steadily hoping for nature's reward. A fresh catch to cook over the open fire.
Huge! The tools I'm allowed to use for this project are a small axe, a saw, a hand drill and a Swiss Army knife. Plus, I got some cord and wire to secure everything in place. That should be enough. Let's start by walking along the beach and see what we can find that could be useful for our crab pot. And lucky for me, we've got a lot of trash being washed up at the beach right here. Yeah, that's a sad reality. Even in the most remote fjords of Norway, you've got trash being washed up at the beach. Well, one thing I didn't think of is that this whole beach is gonna be covered in snow. We have low tide right now, which is very good actually. But it snowed this morning, so the whole beach is covered in snow. We would have to wait until high tide to be able to kind of find stuff on the beach, because now I just found some rope and other useless plastic. It's very difficult, but this whole beach is covered, but you just can't see it right now. So I would say let's just keep on walking a bit along the shoreline and just pick up what we can see, because yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to dig up this whole beach right now. And yeah, we'll see what we can find. Nice! I just found this plastic can and we can use this as a buoy or something later. This is going to be very useful. Oh, perfect! Perfect! You won't believe what I just found. That's a piece of a fishing net or something like that. This is gonna be so awesome. I can really use that. The only thing we still need now is some rope. But yeah, I think we'll easily find some rope at this beach. So we're gonna do that later and start to build now. First, we're gonna make a fire to keep us warm, and we'll need it anyway later to build the trap. Oh man, yeah, that's enough wood for the start. That feels good. I am building our crab pot mostly out of wood, so I'm just looking for some straight, thicker pieces to build the base frame of. Wow, it's just so beautiful today. So the first two pieces I'm about to cut determine the width of our trap. And I would say about 50 centimeters looks about right. And the length of our crab pot is gonna be maybe about like this. Now we just have to connect these pieces. To secure our first pieces into place and start the upper frame at the same time, I'm heating up birch wood over the fire so we can bend it and use as bow and nail at the same time. You'll see in a minute. Okay, that's how far we are with our crab pot until now. But as you see, the sun has set and it's getting darker and darker. The moon is already up. So I would say we continue tomorrow, but first let's enjoy this beautiful view for a few more moments. Wow. It's a new day, so let's finish building our crab pot. On the way here, I just found some kind of bag that has like a net structure, so I think this can be very helpful as well. And yeah, we'll see what else we need to find, but I think we'll get far with that. So I'm a bit more than halfway up on both sides, and I would say it's time to start with the net now. For the two openings, I'm gonna use some hazel twigs because they're very bendable, and secure them with some wire. And there is our hole. I think that should work out. Now we kind of have to pull our first opening towards the inside, like that. So it's gonna be easier for the crabs to enter, but harder to exit. And I'm also gonna do that with some wire. The first entrance is done. Now we only have one more to go. Our trap is finally done. I finished up the top part yesterday night, and now it looks like this. Yeah, it's not perfect, but I really hope our trap is gonna get us something big. We have to get far out because the crabs and lobsters are very deep in winter. Yeah, it's not easy to get them, but I really hope we're gonna make it. I would say it's time to get us our bait. I'm probably just gonna walk out on these two tiny islands behind me. Well, they're not really islands anymore because it's almost low tide right now, and hope for a big pollock there. I'm fishing with this small shad in this orange, very vibrant color. This one always works very well. So let's see. Oh, I saw one attack it. I don't know if it was a pollock or a coalfish, but it attacked right in front of my feet. Got one! Hell yes, let's go, let's go. Whoa. Doesn't feel too bad actually. I just knew that they were in deeper water. Oh. It fights like a cod actually. There you go, yeah, it's a cod. No! It took me so long to get this fish. There it is! Oh, that was one hell of a bite. Oh. It feels like a cod. I'm 90% sure it's a cod. Oh, it's going in. It's pulling quite good. Come on, come on. Oh, it's a pollock. Yes, yes, it's a pollock. Exactly what we need. Perfect. Look at that. Beautiful fish. So here's our fish. A nice pollock. It's actually a bit bigger than I first thought it would be. But yeah, this one is going to be perfect bait for our crab pot. I'm of course going to fillet the fish and then use the rest of it as bait. Oh, I completely forgot about the rope. We haven't even got a rope yet for our crab pot. And we definitely don't have enough time to find one at the beach right now. So I think we'll just have to take one from the boathouse. Now, let's put the bait in and get it out there.
I am heading towards an island with a steep drop-off. An ideal spot to catch a nice winter crab. To ensure our trap sinks all the way down to the bottom, we need to add some weight.
1 and 2. I think 2 of those should be enough. Okay, it's in. Yeah, it's deep enough here. And let's hope for the best.
In the gentle glow of the next morning, I set out to check the trap and see if fortune has favored us.
Let's see what we got. Oh, this trap is so heavy. It's almost like a workout getting this out. It's coming up. Ooh, yes, we've got a good crab. Yes, let's go. Yes, that worked so well. No, we've got 3. Oh, that's so awesome. 3 big crabs. I didn't think it would work that well.
And one is huge! Now I just have to get it out of the water. Oh, that's the hard part. Oh. There we go. Oh. Huge! Huge!
That's just so awesome. I mean, we've got not one, but 3 big crabs in such a short amount of time. I never would have thought it would work that well. Well, I lost 1 crab while getting the trap out of the water, but we've still got 2. 1 really big one, so yeah, I think we only need 1. I'm gonna let the smaller one go and cook the big one over the fire.
When cooking a crab, make sure to put it into really hot boiling water, so it's gone straight away and doesn't feel a thing.
Wow. Doesn't look too bad, right?
Very good. Let's try the brown crab. It's so sweet. It's very tasty. You really have to try brown crab yourself, if you get the chance to. But there's not as much meat on them as you might think. So yeah, for me not always worth to kill a crab just to eat some crab meat, because yeah, that's a big crab and we've not got that much meat, so yeah. I would say that's it. Hope you enjoyed and see you in the next one.